Hello everyone, welcome to another OzzyEmpires video. Today we will be discussing, multiple triggers, but mainly the object and area trigger, or condition, which is in my opinion, one of the simplest. But, the objects and area trigger is mainly used to, make A to B type of missions. So as you can see here, reach the red flag. Well, where the hell is that? Well, it's right here. I'll explain everything. Like, I'll literally explain how to make this full scenario. But, real simple. Just gotta get these units of the flag, alright? But as we heard here from this bandit, oh crud, missed it. Paid, for 10 gold, some of men will join you. Oh, bring a unit to the yellow flag to pay 10 gold for a bandit, which is quite complexly written, but, I don't care. Alright, so we bring a unit here, objects in area, and then, ta-da! Ooh, and no gold. Oh, and we're broke now. Great. Cool. Alright, sweet. Nice. As you can see, oh, no gold anymore. Can't build anything. Or create anything. Again, I'll explain this later. Alright, well, let's move along then. Hope you enjoy the nice little maps I make. It takes quite a lot of time. Could just leave it green, but still. Oh, ambush. Oh. Again, using the objects in area condition. Ooh, shocking. A lot of stuff you can do with it. Like, think of Joan of Arc. The first Joan of Arc is basically just a lot. Just walking around and then, oh, units here. Then a transport ship arrives and, oh, look at that. You look in need of soldiers. Go to the flag to hire more to your cause. Alright, so now we've got a choice. We've got knights, Mangudai, or heavy crossbowmen. I like Mangudai. Yeah. Alright, sweet. And now they're mine. That was easy. Okay. Moving along. Oh, by the way, I added a trigger, which I will also explain later. That once you go here, or choose one, you can't go and get the knights or the crossbowmen. Because otherwise, you know, what would be the use of choosing one? But, no. Doesn't really matter. Alright, we're nearing the flag. Oh, this is very easy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, charge. Oh, and another attack. Ooh, how difficult. I wonder what my longbowmen and Mangudais will do. Ooh, and bandits. Because these guys are really strong. They attack really fast. I'm surprised they don't show up more in campaigns. Oh, not the lads. I did. That's a shame. Alright, well. We win. Well done. Yippee. Alright, sweet. Okay, and now on to actually explaining what the hell I did. Right, welcome back to the trigger part of this video, the actual doing of triggers. Alright, as you can see here, not much, I think it's like, what, 12? Something. And first, we'll start with this, because as you can see in the scenario, this was actually shown, right? You can do this with a flag, or you can just go to, wait, look. As you can see here, create object, make a map revealer, which, well, I mean, guess what it does? Reveals the map. Alright, anyways, back to the actual chronological order of the triggers. So as you can see here, for the objective, which is with gold and the bandit, you just have a simple objects in area, which would be your, like, end objective, your victory condition, you could say. And then, well, declare victory, because of course, once your units get here, make sure it's not none, because otherwise you've got a flag here, and then you'll immediately win. Just make it military, so that any military unit there, once it's in here, you'll win. And of course declare victory, which makes sense. But here, as you can see here, well, what's this? Well, this is to make it show up on the top right. The description order is, well, all that's shown from 100 to 0, which means that 100 to the top, and, well, 0 at the bottom. Crazy. This plus here might seem insignificant, but it actually makes one of those golden checkboxes appear, which I found pretty cool. And of course, you just type whatever you want, and the short description gets shown on the top right, and the trigger description gets shown in, like, the hints and whatever. Do make sure to display the objective, so yes, both yes, because you want them on screen and of course seen as an objective. Anyway, let's actually get on to the whole story of the scenario. So here, you've got the change view. Now basically, at the start, if you remember correctly, immediately panned over to the bandit, which is just this one, change view. So basically just kind of click where you want it to go. You can either have it scroll or just immediately jump to it, which you need to have to unclick this, but no, we'll choose to keep it like this. The quantity here is actually the amount of seconds that you scroll. So say I want it to be 100, you'd scroll 100 seconds, which would suck. But it's good for like cutscenes, for example, which I'll make a video about one day. Anyway, so you change the view and of course create the map revealer, which I said here you can either do a flag or a map revealer. Then you display the instruction of the bandit, which it does, I mean, it's not very difficult. So basically says blah blah blah, gold, blah, blah, blah. And this yellow here, which I think I explained in another video, if it's in between these two arrows, and in capital letters, it's yellow, blue, aqua, cyan doesn't exist, it's aqua, by the way. Yeah, and you'll get gold, sweet. And it'll activate, let's see, objects. Now this is the whole thing of like objects in area, then you get blah, blah, blah. So once object is here, at the yellow flag, and you have 10 gold. That's accumulate attribute. Once you have accumulated 10 gold storage, you'll also lose 10, of course, because if you've got 10 and you're in here, you'll pay 10 gold. You wouldn't tribute. And you'll basically donate or lose 10 gold, so subtract from 10, because otherwise you could just sit there. If it doesn't get subtracted, you'll just keep on spamming it. That's all good and fun, but you want your trees to work, I hope. Anyway, then it'll activate the create, which is just create object, and tasking the object, and then reactivating the objects, because you don't want this to loop, because once it's in there, it will not stop. You want this to loop into this, and then to loop into that. Otherwise, this will just continue, and you can't stop it. As you can see here, there's another activate trigger. Well, that's, of course, for the next event here, which is the bandit event. So, oh, that's the wrong one. My mistake. The objective bandit, because if you remember, there was another objective here, which is this. The minus is a grey box, right? And it's at 50, so it's like half. So say you make your side objectives 50 to 0, and main objectives to 100 to 50, or 100 to 51, right? Well, this one then activates. Change view activates the scary ambush, which was very, very dangerous. Well, once you've got someone in here, it'll display the instruction, and it will create the units here, and it'll also task these guys to attack, which is easy again. Attack move. Nothing. I think we discussed this in the raids video. Just attack move. Not difficult. Now it'll also change view, because we want you to see what the hell's happening, because imagine you're here, and then it says, oh, ambush, well where? You wouldn't know, so here. And also creates a map revealer, which we love. Then the mercenaries are here, right after the ambush. Basically, once an object is in here, display instruction, which you've already done, and it will also change the view, which I've explained before. Then it'll activate 3 triggers, and of course it'll create map revealers, because you need to see it. Now the first trigger is for the knights, and it will say object in area. Once an object is here, it will change the ownership and task the knights to you. Also deactivate the other 2 triggers, which these 2 do also. So 1 and 3, 1 and 2. Otherwise you can just get all 3, which is no fun. And then at the end, you of course have the objects in area, which triggers the last battle, which is just everything together. Task object, create object, a lot of map revealers, and then you win. I hope that this has explained a little bit. Might be a bit incoherent, but I really did put a lot of time in this scenario, and it took me a bit to make the video, and etc, etc. Anyway, like and subscribe, comment if you enjoyed it, and maybe give me some ideas for the next video, because I'm kind of don't really know what I'm going to do next. Maybe heroes. Who knows? Anyway, see you in the next one.